Stuart and I did a webinar last week, which was just before the mini budget was announced. And we realized we were probably giving a very different message than the one that we would have given half an hour later once Kamikaze Kwasi had done his thing in the mini budget. So I brought Stu to get together today to do a bit of an update on the chaos that's been caused by the mini budget and what that means from a commercial mortgage and property perspective. So Stu, first of all, how much chaos has it caused?
Quite a bit in the market. It's certainly kept us on our toes. There's been a lot of disruption with, and it's been widely reported in a number of outlets, and more news will come out over the coming days that some lenders have had to exit the market altogether in view of the market movements. But the flip side of that is that there's never been so many operators in the commercial mortgage and the property finance space. So there is still a wealth of options available out there for SMEs and property professionals. But that market, which has always been quite complex to navigate, has just had another layer of complexity thrown on top of it.
Yeah, it's one of those things, again, I think, and I said this when the mini budget came out, is that most of the stuff that will affect people, individuals, gets most of the pages, or the back pages or the front pages in the newspapers, but less so on the business side. So what does the update mean for businesses who might be looking for commercial mortgages? Or
it's more the reaction that happened in the markets. So because it caused a degree of uncertainty, interest rates as a result, as it has been widely reported, have increased substantially. There's been a few instances and clients that we're working with where if a lender has exited the market, they've pulled a sanctioned offer, which was on the brink of completion. Now, we continue to work with those customers to see them through and find them another alternative, but it's not an ideal situation for them to be in. But we are seeing more and more inquiries coming through now where existing lenders have repriced deals that they sanctioned, any time in the last 6 months. So if the deal hasn't yet completed, lenders are coming back and saying, listen, we can't offer that rate anymore. The market's moved and they're looking to reprice that. Where that provides an opportunity for accountants is that if you have a customer that has been impacted, rest assured, tell them not to panic, don't worry. There is plenty of knowledge and experience within our team, and we're there to support people through this time.
So what if you're a business and you've just had your offer pulled, or you've got certain way down the track and it's no longer on the table, what should they do?
Reach out to us. We're there to help and support them. There's still a wealth of opportunities in the market. If you've got to the stage where you've already had valuations done and you've already sort of commenced the legal process, some of that work can be saved and transferred over to another lender. So this is where it's a time for cool heads. Don't panic. Speak to somebody who is professional, that knows what's happening in the market, can give you that support and guidance to provide another solution for you.
Yeah, and just to add, if you're an accountant and this has happened to one of your clients, then you're not alone. We're always happy to be in that extension of your team and to pick up the phone and speak to your client or speak to yourselves and talk you through. Don't just be going, go speak to your bank, because at the moment that's definitely not the place to be going to, probably, is it?
No, and we will see, the market has moved substantially in terms of fixed rates. The market still remains relatively stable in terms of variable rates, so what lenders are charging as a percentage over base rate. Now, that's where we will disclose all the options to a customer or to an accountant or any other advisor, is that, it's having that conversation. Is now the right time to consider a fixed rate? Now, we won't provide advice, but we'll provide them with all the tools that they need to make an informed decision. And that is something which will be lacking coming directly from lenders. So having somebody in your corner that knows and understands the market and understands what's happening, utilise that knowledge and experience that we have as a team.
If people want to get in touch, Stu, how can they get in touch?
Either via yourself on Sam, via our website, or via our platform. And I'm sure, Sam, you'll be more than happy to share our contact details, and we'll make sure that if anyone has a query, then they're putting the right individual within our team.
Absolutely. We're both active on LinkedIn as well, if you want to just reach out and slide into our DMs. Thank you, Stu.
No worries. Cheers, Sam.